This is my pet alligator, RJ. What an absolutely amazing animal. And alligators and crocodilians have been around since the dinosaur era.
Does that mean crocodilians are dinosaurs?
Not really, Mike. Actually, crocodilians are not considered dinosaurs, but they did actually live in the same era called the Mesozoic era of dinosaurs. Literally 100 million years. Which brings me to my point. Why are there alligators and crocodiles and not dinosaurs?
That's a good question, Mr. Brian. Why?
Mike, I'll get to that in a minute. My love of reptiles really started with my love of dinosaurs. I just have always been so fascinated with dinosaurs, and an animal here like Elvis is like a little dinosaur, or at least you think so, but the truth is there's a lot of differences between reptiles and dinosaurs. People used to think that dinosaurs were really just reptiles of the past, but the truth is they were a lot different.
So get to it, Mr. Brian. Why are crocs here and dinos aren't?
You see, about 60 million years ago, there was a celestial event where an asteroid actually hit off of what now is the coast of Mexico that basically wiped out the dinosaurs, right? And most people think that that celestial event, when that meteor hit, this is what happened to the Earth. But the truth is that that's not what happened. Maybe for a few thousand miles from that hit of the 6-kilometer wide asteroid probably wiped out everything within seconds, but the rest of the Earth didn't get wiped out immediately. Like this, shrouding the Earth in dust, which basically made it dark and killed off all of the plant life that basically took away all the food for animals like these iguanas. Of course, iguanas weren't alive back then, but there certainly was iguanodons, and a lot of the dinosaurs were actually herbivores.
So what you're telling me is dinosaurs ain't have no food, so they died off?
Now, most dinosaurs, like this little monkey up here, which is not really very little, actually ate plants, which means if the Earth was actually crusted with dust and there was no light getting through, the plants would actually die, and this guy here wouldn't have survived.
Guys, you see that? It's the elusive ice creamosaurus. Let's try to tame him out with a little bit of food. Here, boy. Now, the ice creamosaurus' favorite treat is the cone. Come on, boy. Wow, I've never had such a friendly experience with the ice creamosaurus before. Come on, man.
Dude, it's hard.
Oh my god. Wow. Wow. He almost ate that whole thing in one bite. Watch as he retreats back into his lair. Wow. Fascinating.
What do you call a dinosaur accident? Tyrannosaurus Rex.
So dumb.
But we still haven't talked about why crocodilians survived and dinosaurs didn't. We know that because there wasn't plants that herbivores actually died out. But of course, because of the herbivores dying out, so did a lot of the other dinosaurs. But why did alligators and crocodiles actually survive? It's really pretty simple. What we've learned about dinosaurs over the last couple decades is the fact that the majority of them, believe it or not, were warm-blooded. That's right, you think that they're a reptile and they're cold-blooded or ectothermic. The truth is most dinosaurs were warm-blooded, more like birds, right? And warm-blooded animals need to use a lot of calories in order to keep their body warm, whereas ectothermic or cold-blooded animals like crocodilians actually don't need all of that caloric intake, meaning they don't need to eat as often. Ooh, RJ has got some jaws on him. And of course, that's one of the advantages that crocodilians have, right? Is the fact that they can only have to eat once in a blue moon. These guys can go up to a year without food, right? Come on, RJ, up here. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. And the fact that they only have to eat once a year, because they're not putting caloric energy into keeping their blood warm like we do, it really is a huge advantage to being able to survive long periods of time without food. Come on, buddy. And that certainly gives them the advantage to survive a long period of time with the harsh climate that the asteroid created.
Titanoboa being the largest snake in the world ever when the dinosaur existed, being over 50 feet long.
50 of them.
Amazing. Lucy here is only about 20, 21 feet, something like that. It's a pain in the butt.
So imagine there's twice as much snake and twice as many people.
Yeah, she looks like she's in a real good mood today.
I don't know, I think I'm good.
I think the shoe made her mad.
Yeah, it smells like garbage. Oh, now you're dead.
I'll let Mike do the heavy lifting, and then I'll hold her when she's out.
He's got that cowboy.
I don't want the dangerous end. Talk about the butt, not the face.
Thank you for letting me into it.
There we go. Ah! You guys are used to your Pueblans.
I don't got it. I don't got it.
Goodness. Oh, did he just grab his booty?
Where'd Jay come from?
Scratching a booty. Could you imagine if this thing was twice as long?
No.
There's no way we could ever do that. If it's twice the length.
He's moving today. Yeah, imagine twice the length and possibly
3 times the weight.
a lot more snake.
Oh my
God. She gets big poops. Could you imagine Titanoball?
Could you imagine Titano-poo-poos? Could you imagine?
I mean, the pee is like a Great Lake.
He's there, John Lennon.
I mean, just imagine that.
All right, let's get it back.
Quick! Put her back! Holy mackerel! Golly! Now that's a snake!
Good girl. I'm done.
Back in the tree she goes. I need to get some water.
So how long was the Earth like that?
It could have taken up to 10 years for the dust to actually settle. During that time, all the dinosaurs that needed to eat almost daily would certainly have perished. Whereas the crocodilians, with only needing to eat maybe once a year, means that they only had to maybe eat 8, 10, 12 meals over that decade-long period before the world started to come back around. That's why crocodilians were able to survive when, of course, the dinosaurs wouldn't. But they weren't actual alligators back then, just ancestors of alligators. Why do dinosaur museums only exhibit old bones?
That's all they love, the dinosaurs.
They can't afford new ones.
So today we're doing some renovations here at the Reptarian. We're taking our boy Billy the Silly Frilly and upgrading him into a larger enclosure.
Booyah. And you guys have seen Jurassic Park, because who hasn't? But these guys, the Dilophosaurus with the big frills, and they run and they eat people. So these guys, that's where they came from. So these guys have the frills. Only difference is Billy doesn't eat people, obviously.
Yeah, and he doesn't spit venom, sadly.
So he's gonna go into this big enclosure here, bigger upgrade, more space. Billy, enjoy it, my dude.
Look at all of those chickens. It's so stupid.
Look at all the branches and the
Yeah,
plants and
he
the
can-
flowers. Well,
so
it's
much.
still plant, but yeah,
Fun. So much fun.
it's exciting.
So now we have an empty enclosure. Let's go find the perfect animal to put in there.
Bingo.
This'll work.
Got him.
Shove him in there. Shove him in there. I don't think he's gonna fit.
I don't even think his beard fits.
This is where things get really interesting, guys, and I just absolutely love it. Of course, back then, the crocodilians were actually Dinosuchus and Sarcosuchus, which were actually more like the modern-day gharial and the modern-day alligator. Dinosuchus was more like an alligator, but could get like 40 foot long. And of course, Sarcosuchus was more like a gharial with a thinner snout, but again, could get 40, sometimes even 50 foot long. How amazing is that? And that's where the modern-day crocodilians actually evolved from, was those two, Dinosuchus and Sarcosuchus. Could you imagine a gigantic crocodile that's 40 or 50 foot long that could easily eat 2, 3, 4 people in one sitting? And keeping in mind that they actually ate dinosaurs. That was their primary food, right? The Dinosuchus probably hunted animals.
Like the ice creamosaurus?
Maybe even like T-Rexes, which is absolutely incredible. And then the Sarcosuchus, of course, was more aquatic. So they were hunting aquatic dinosaurs, aquatic prehistoric fish. I mean, how amazing is that?
I eat dinosaur chicken nuggets. Relax.
I don't know, Mike. That one's pretty movie. Let's try to find something a little more thing, buddy.
Maybe, yeah.
Leo Lesser Clown?
I don't want
Definitely
a ball
not that
python.
one, Maria.
That one bites.
Good job, Maria.
All right, so we were thinking maybe the Tanzanian. Is that? Oh, Sanzinian. I
Tanzania.
thought it was a T. My bad. We
They're
thought
from
about,
Tanzania.
I think they're from Tanzanian. I don't know. Anywho, we thought about putting these beautiful bows over there. But I think we're going to keep them over here anyways for another bit, just to make sure they get a little bit more established.
Established.
Not those guys. This is the one that we're going to bring. For all you reptile lovers, and if you don't know what this is, shame on you. But
Shame him.
this is our diamond python. Diamond. Beautiful. This is our male diamond python. We're going to bring him over, get him set up in that nice cage for now. Obviously, he's going to outgrow it. That's what the expansion's for, you know?
Yep.
The female's going to stay here, get big, fat, and we can breed her. Let's get the male over there next door. It's going to be so cute. So cute.
What did the dinosaur call her blouse store? Triceratops.
Oh my God.
My obsession with dinosaurs spills over to my obsession with reptiles, there's no doubt about it. And I've often thought, what would happen if I was in the dinosaur era and I found a clutch of eggs like this? This, of course, is a pastel female, and she's bred to this calico pin yellow belly. And she certainly has a beautiful clutch of eggs right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and remove these guys without getting bitten by mama. Mama's like protecting her eggs, and I wonder about that. Wonder if dinosaur mamas protected their clutches. Wouldn't that be amazing to find a clutch and then having a T-Rex that's actually protecting the clutch? Would be really wild, and I'd imagine they would, right? It's really cool. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 beautiful eggs. Ooh, I wish I could find some dinosaur eggs.
Look at how cool this thing is.
See the iridescence on these guys too.
I don't even
Just
see that. I'm
What are
not
you
gonna.
talking
I don't
about?
see it.
Watch.
But just look at the beauty.
See a little bit.
Yeah, I mean a touch, I suppose.
Not like the bullies.
No.
But still beautiful snakes. Like I said, if you don't know, do some research, man. What do you guys think? We thought about naming him Jared, like the diamond store.
No, dude. Subway. You can't name it Jared.
Jared for the
Like he
male
went
and
to
Kay
jail.
for the female.
God, it's just so terrible.
I know, but it's good though.
No, it's really just the worst.
Put some cool like diamond or rich name. What do you name Bruno Mars? If you got that song 24 Karat.
You could name him Bruno.
Bruno.
And it's like a double entendre because of
We
Disney.
don't talk about Bruno.
I like Bruno.
Bruno.
Let us
I
know in
like
the
it.
comments if you like Bruno.
But then we need a girl's name.
Like
Lots of names.
Sumo.
Suma. Oh, Sumo and Suma.
And that's the reason why the modern day alligators and crocodiles are still here, and their counterparts, Ceratosuchus and Deinosuchus, are long gone. Speaking of long gone, I'm out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, there's a playlist that you can watch all kinds of videos. You can also hit that subscription button. It would mean a lot to me. Also, hit that like button while you're down there. Have a wonderful day, Reptile Army. Remember, be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you in the next one.
Like just out here deep throating films.
Ah!